Today I'm watching Angel, season 4, episode 18. The previous episode had this crazy ending like we've seen for almost like the whole second half of this season. Every ending has had like this cliffhanger with the episode, and Cordelia gave birth to this ball of light, human, demon, creature thing. We don't really know. It definitely wasn't a baby. It was a full-grown adult and said Angel's name. I'm very worried what's going to happen to Cordelia. They definitely prefaced that she wasn't gonna make it and Angel was on his way to unalive her, and then all of this stuff happened. We did see Ghost Darla in the previous episode as well, as Connor was, dealing with a lot with Cordelia in his ear, and then his ghost Darla shows up and she tries to steer him in the right direction, and of course Cordelia prevents that, and Cordelia ends up killing this girl to sacrifice so that her baby can be born sooner. But again, it's not really a baby, so lots of questions. We did lose Skip in the previous episode as well, one of the demons that we've had kind of reoccurring, and he was able to provide some background context of kind of what's been going on with Cordelia, this giant plan that they've had, brewing this whole time in the background. I really like this season so far. It's been a great season. We're getting close to the end of it now, so yeah, very curious to see how they're going to wrap everything up. So thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content.
Cordelia.
I'm very worried. What's going to happen to her. Oh no, she's not opening her eyes.
The cold floor, the air, the skin. Everything is perfect.
Yeah, we know she just needed a body, basically.
I should be punished.
What is going on? What? These two know each other?
But now, that suffering is going to end.
What are we doing? What? Okay, bye. Someone check on Cordelia, please. What is happening?
Oh, and it's making me edgy-er.
What's that?
Oh, relax. It's just a buzzsaw. Nothing to get worked up over. It's
Just a buzzsaw. This guy.
remembering that armor-plated demon, Skip.
Oh, good luck with that.
Or worse, what if he did get there in time? Do you think he'd actually...
He almost did. It was very, very close. Yeah, which I'm sure would have been very hard. But I think he knows at this point it's not all Cordelia in there. Was all Cordelia. I don't know what's happening now.
Drop the knife.
But you're always after me to clean up after myself. I was just gonna put it away.
Like, he just walks back in here like nothing happened. This guy.
She's not...
No, she's not dead. She's just resting. She's in a peaceful place.
The Ghostbusters over here. After sawing up Skip. That's a good observation too, yes.
Cherub, huh?
Not exactly.
But you killed it. It's dead, right?
I tried.
Yeah, Angel seems to be like under its spell or something. It's like not really speaking negatively about it.
Disappeared. Didn't even say goodbye.
Is that, like...
Yeah, he seems more concerned about that. Like,
No killing.
Since when?
Since we've all been saved.
Oh, well, that's, crazy talk.
thank you. Finally, I was like, what is going on?
No.
They think she's like, save them? What?
We just want to find her so we can worship her.
Oh no, Angel's lost his plot. He's in love with her. Something's going on. Worship her. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll definitely help us relate better.
They still have got on some rose-colored demon glasses or something, man.
It's some form of enchantment. Yeah.
Yeah, they're clearly under a spell of some kind. Yeah, they're not acting normal.
The rain of fire, permanent midnight, all the horrors done in its name.
Must be rectified.
Speak of the devil. There she is.
My God.
And like literally like dropping to their knees. Like, come on.
I'm just gonna do this?
Well, this is gonna be a short one. Everybody's just completely obsessed, except for Wesley.
To help. If you'll have me.
Well, now there's no hope for any of us. Oh, Wesley takes the knee, so earnest.
It suits her.
Cordelia must be so happy.
She's like passed out, dying on the couch. Like, what's going on?
A balance might be restored.
Guess we really let you down.
But you didn't.
It's reminding me a little bit of like the first in Buffy. I know that's a similar universe, obviously, but like this first power, like before man.
But first I needed a miracle. And so I arranged one.
That explains why Connor exists, I guess, because he technically shouldn't be real.
Already.
But how?
Through Lorne.
He's like, how am I involved?
As we witnessed these past months, all the madness. It was birth pains.
Oh no, they're just like explaining it away and she's not what they think. I don't trust it.
Strip away the thorns. Win the battle, then yes, I think she will.
Sounds very Purge-like. Yeah, just get rid of all the evil. Oh my gosh. She's the evil.
Over this city.
We're going to destroy them.
We're going to change the world.
Finally.
And now she has her little army to do her bidding. Oh my god. This guy's just carrying around a head bowling. I love bowling. Not this version. This is very grim indeed, but I love seeing bowling in TV shows and movies. I still don't trust it. Like, I know they normally kill vampires as it is, but like, this whole premise is that she's this big, bad, evil thing, and now she's suddenly pitching like a gospel for good. Oh, nice one. I don't trust it. I don't trust it for a minute.
I'll be fine. You tried to caution me. I should have listened.
But of course, she can probably like heal herself, strike right into the bowling. Oh my god, this guy. He's right back to calling him dad again, and I'm worried. He usually only does that when he wants.
Everyone, please stand up. If you wish to honor me, honor each other. We are all one.
Just this, like, you know, presence alone, everybody starts bowing and, like, worshiping her.
It's over. I know you. I know you all. I've come here for you.
She's like, I'll fix all your problems. No need to worry.
And you will know the power of my love. The chaos will fade and harmony will reign.
Except for this crazy guy with a knife. Yeah, she's not good.
He has to die.
How is he the only one that can see through it? And obviously she surrounded herself by powerful vampires, and now he's just hurting a human. Oh, Angel.
Don't you see it?
Yeah, how is he the only one who can see what's really going on?
However, something along the lines of Dianthea or Iphigenia.
Those are some.
Rolls off the tongue, yeah.
My grandma's name.
Helen is beautiful as well.
All right. What about
Clorox.
Bleach? Okay, weird approach. Not quite. Not quite. Yeah.
I can make it good as new again.
There's really no need. It's just a shirt.
But it's yours.
And this, like, permanent smile, like, everything she's saying is just followed by a smile.
can be quite single-minded when she is focused on a problem.
Yeah.
You love her very much.
Oh, which one are you talking to? Oh, okay, yep. Yeah, I'm curious to see what they finally name her.
I'm sorry you were hurt. But there was so much blood.
Yeah, I was like, she can obviously heal herself. Like, she's this all-powerful being.
No, not anger. Happiness.
And what happens if he reaches true happiness? We're not doing this again.
And the evil that's inside of you, that too will be gone. And all that will be left is the beauty.
I don't like these ominous statements she's making, like, oh, don't worry about my shirt, I don't need it, and like, don't worry about that. Like,
You've been fighting for so long.
I know. I've seen it all. It's why I've come back.
again, very much sounding like a purgy situation of getting rid of all evil.
In me.
I have faith in all my warriors. Each and every one of you.
Yeah, her little army is growing, you know, they're just completely enamored with her. I'm sure there's other shirts this lady can wear. Like, they've been killing demons and stuff this whole time. That's not new. It's just her power over them is terrifying.
If we keep going at this rate,
LA's gonna be one big fat no demon zone. Hello, Garden City.
you never doubted us.
What is Angel wearing? What is that shirt? He's branching out from black. Like this white and yellow striped shirt.
Lorne.
It's too diva, isn't it? Diva deity, it's a thin line.
Did he just like redo this entire room in the hotel? Like, when did this happen? Or has this been where Lauren's staying?
Tell me anything.
Cordelia used to say that to me. It's just...
Because it wasn't really Cordelia?
Even before you were born, I chose you to be my father. And now we're going
Such a weird conversation. Such a weird... You needed 2 vampires to bring Connor?
I know it's not the exact same shirt, but it's pretty close. And I scrubbed the other one till my fingers bled, but I couldn't get out the...
Oh my god. Oh my god! What the frick is this? What the frick was that zombie maggot thing? Cheese and rice. I'm worried. I'm very worried. Also, where's frickin' Cordelia been this whole time? Oh my god, it's talking. And nobody else can see it. Yep. She snapped.
I'm sorry.
I'll get her some water.
Is it because she was away so long that it kind of like reset or the spell wore off?
I'm here. Hello?
I'm glad somebody's finally checking up on her. I was like, we can't just ignore her like this whole time, right? Especially...
Only worse, because we don't even know to fight back. Not even Angel.
Yeah, the fact that it's like affecting humans and demons is interesting.
The deceit just melts away. Nothing left but the beauty.
He's talking about Cordelia, I think. Oh, God. And she's like, actually, I was referring to the possible monster we're supporting.
And now that she's here, everything just seems so easy.
I know.
A little too easy. Yeah, you're definitely under a spell.
Isn't it a relief? Constant questioning. It's finally over.
Why have your own thoughts? Just listen to this person. Do whatever they say. I'm glad Fred's kind of... If they were all just going to be sucked into this for the whole time, at least she's starting to question things a little bit.
Stoller. That's it. Please, I need to know if he's all right.
Yeah, I'm guessing that guy saw the same thing that she saw.
I think I know what you saw because I saw it too.
Yeah, there's no one else she can talk to about this. Everybody else is completely under a spell.
Things living there.
You did see it?
Yes.
Did it touch you?
What?
Oh no, what happened to his face? Oh my god. Cheese and rice. I was wondering why we only saw him turned away. We knew he had been beaten up, but clearly... Oh, this poor guy. That's a handprint for sure.
Called.
It's our duty. Others won't see.
Yeah, everybody else except for this one guy.
You've been called.
No.
Yeah, I'm guessing if like the powers that be or somebody... Oh, a literal phone call. Haha.
Something. You know that maybe you didn't want to know even. You trust me, right?
Don't trust him. Don't trust him. It's the other way around.
And?
It was. Wesley, I know you're...
I don't trust it. I don't trust this. No, this is a bad idea. I wouldn't tell him anything.
You don't believe me.
If you say you saw it, I believe you.
I hope that's true. I hope that's true. She needs somebody to talk to, but yeah, I don't trust this.
The right thing.
Oh, I think this is gonna end badly. I'm worried. I'm worried for where this is gonna go. And this like party at the hotel with all their new followers. This is definitely giving like cultish vibes for sure. Run, Fred, run! He's going to tattle. Come on, you shouldn't have trusted anybody. Run away now. Come on, they're literally whispering and staring at you. Like, it's not subtle. Get out of there. Well, grab a weapon and then run. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Cheese and rice. What? Oh, I thought that was the end of the episode. Oh! She's gonna shoot Angel. Yep. Oh my gosh.
Fred!
Run, run, run.
I mean, Fred!
Oh no. Oh no, Lorna.
I'll kill him, Charles.
Easy, kiddo, huh? There's nowhere you can go, Fred. My love will follow you everywhere.
It's not love, let's be honest.
Let's not let her take that away from us.
I don't know what she's gonna do now, but oh man.
I can't believe Fred's evil.
No. No, 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 no.
I know you're all in pain. You trusted Fred and she betrayed you.
Forget us. She tried to kill you.
And how quickly their allegiances turn. They're like, Fred who? Oh my god.
Still might have stabbed you. Let you bleed to death.
Why didn't I see it?
Yeah, their only goal now is protecting her. They're like, Fred, whatever, we don't care. She's evil.
To destroy everything we're trying to create, which makes her even more dangerous.
We have to kill her.
Come on. No, we're not doing this. Can't. This is the only one.
A very special visitor, Jasmine.
Good morning, Los Angeles. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, they finally named her? Okay, interesting.
Everything about you. Start at the beginning.
Trish, in the beginning, before the time of man.
Even through the TV. Oh my gosh, Fred, you gotta get this done. She doesn't even have to be there in person. Anywhere this broadcast is playing. That'd be so creepy. And so, like, isolating for Fred, too. She must feel so alone. Like, the only person who understands what's actually going on. So that's my first time watching Angel, season 4, episode 18. We're definitely getting towards the end of this season. I don't know how I thought this episode was going to go, but this is definitely not what I anticipated. When we ended the previous episode and we see Angel look up at, she finally gets a name by the end of this episode, Jasmine, and she says his name. I figured she would know who he was because obviously she's connected to Cordelia, obviously is, you know, behind this whole thing, is also a grown adult person and not a baby. So I wasn't surprised that she knew his name, but the fact that everybody is just under her spell, like very enamored with her, you know, she can do nothing wrong, let's protect her at all costs. I definitely wouldn't have picked that. Considering this whole, you know, lead up to this, they knew this thing was going to be evil. This was the beast. This was this master. All of these elements, like all of these pieces we knew had been going on. Like we knew what was coming out of this wasn't going to be good. The fact that they literally killed a virgin and the bloody handprint is what brought her to life again. And also a grown human coming. Like this is not the typical situation, obviously. No one seems concerned about Cordelia except for Fred. Cordelia didn't talk this whole episode. Honestly, I thought she might have died. I don't know if she is dying. Like, she's just been laying in the bed, and the fact that Jasmine can put a spell on people, maybe she's got a spell on Cordelia, I have no idea, but I definitely wasn't expecting this cult-like episode where everybody is just literally taking the knee and, you know, oh, let's just make her happy and, you know, whatever she wants, and we don't have to worry anymore, and we don't have to feel alone anymore, you know, she's here. And I don't know what caused Fred to switch, because the guy that, you know, first called it out I don't know why he was the one. Maybe it's not important. It just says, he was called. And usually when we've seen stuff like this, like the demons, vampires, creatures like that aren't as susceptible to these things, but I'm guessing because this thing is so powerful and so ancient, it kind of wipes out that normal rule. Like usually if a human falls victim to one of these spells, Angel can withstand it a little bit better because obviously he's not human, but clearly that is not the case in this, and it definitely reminded me a little bit of the first in Buffy and how this is, this big ancient power that's been there before man and is now coming to do good and will wipe out all the evil, which is impossible. And I think they even bring that up at one point, that that's not a possible thing to do because, again, it's going to require very extreme situations and starting over for the planet. Like, where are we going with this? They definitely have been dangling at that apocalyptic, carrot for a while now, so maybe that's what we're leading into. We had a little bit before as well with the sun being blocked out and, the rain and stuff, but yeah, I wasn't expecting this creature, person, demon thing to now become like this all-knowing saint, and I know that's not actually what it is, but obviously that's how it's choosing to perceive itself to the world. And my only guess is that because Fred spent so much time away from Jasmine and was very much like upset, like, I feel hurt, like she's physically in pain being away from this thing, and that Jasmine is the only source of their happiness. And, even at the end, they throw Fred right under the bus. I know she tried to kill Jasmine and, Angel ends up taking the fall for her literally, but the fact they're like, oh, we'll just kill, Fred now. She's evil. Like, how could I not see the signs? They're beating themselves up to be like, well, how did I not know that she was like this? She was acting weird, but she's always weird. And yeah, it's just so quickly how they've shifted and interesting to see their characters acting that way. Angel stopped wearing black, which was very concerning, and he even says like, I can't get too happy because we know what happens. And Jasmine keeps saying all these very ominous things, which makes me think literally the end of the world is coming. She's like, you don't have to worry about that. And Fred obsessing about her shirt, and she's like, you don't need to worry about that. Like, again, and just the way that Jasmine is portraying herself as this, epitome of calm and peace and happiness, and this big smile plastered on her face to say like, don't worry, everything will be fine, and we're here for peace. And it definitely feels like obviously a very, very big lie, and clearly very powerful. Even when she's on the TV show, people who are watching the show suddenly start kneeling, and we have that shot of Fred leaving the diner. I don't know what she's gonna do. I have no idea. Fred has gone through some stuff, as we know from her story with Pylea and the professor and Gunn and all of these situations, and I didn't think Wesley was gonna be the one to help her. I figured as soon as she told Wesley, they would all turn on her, which is exactly what happened. I don't blame her for trying. It would be hard to have this information and not talk to somebody about it, so I can understand why she would reach out. And usually Wesley, has knowledge of these things, and I could see why she would choose him, but clearly that backfired. I definitely wasn't expecting her to go to the hospital and visit that guy and to just see his face. Like, it looked so well done, so terrifying, and just like the scar, and definitely looked like just a big handprint on his face. And now we know that her touch can do that to people, and I was trying to, as the episode was going on, I was like, did she touch somebody? I was trying to look for those moments, and I couldn't see any, so I will obviously keep that in mind for future episodes. I feel like we had this whole audience knows the secret, sequence with, everything going on with Cordelia and knowing that she was the master and nobody else being aware, and now we have another secret as an audience member knowing that Jasmine is actually evil, which we knew that whatever was coming out of Cordelia wasn't going to be good. And it was a little weird at first. I was trying to figure out where we were going, because I was like, did we misread this whole time? Like, what is going on? And as soon as we see what Fred sees with this dead, decaying face with worms coming out of its eyes or maggots or whatever it was so gross. And to hear Jasmine's voice over top of that, and you can still see it's like jaw moving, clearly that is not like an angelic being. Clearly that is something very evil, obviously dead, like very, very dark, piece happening. And Poor Connor is just getting roped more and more into this confusion as Jasmine says, like, well, that's the reason you were born. Like, I needed you to be born. And even him referring to himself as Jasmine's dad was very strange, which I know is true, but still, it was just a weird situation. And we know Connor's just wanted answers for so long. He just wants to understand, why is he here? You know, the truth behind all that, you know, is he met Ghost Darla in the previous episode, but for Jasmine to say, like, oh, I needed you to be born so that you could, you know, get together with Cordelia basically and, you know, create me, was very interesting. And I think, like I've said before, the mark of a good show is when you can rewatch and pick up on pieces, because now I'm going to look at those scenes differently. I'm going to be thinking about them differently and obviously know what they lead to. But yeah, it was definitely interesting. I wasn't expecting, like I said, she definitely reminds me of like a very intense cult leader. Everybody's willing to sacrifice everything just to make this person happy. Lorne gives her what I'm assuming was his suite, or made up a very fancy suite for her at the hotel. Fred's panicking over the shirt. She's able to heal herself and like clearly has lots and lots of influence and lots of power, and I don't know how Fred's gonna fix this, especially if she's one person and the army of people following Jasmine are only getting stronger and more numbers. No idea how she's going to figure this out on her own. I know she's very smart and capable, but it almost feels like the odds are stacking up in very scary numbers, and I don't know if Fred will be able to handle this, especially now that her cover's blown. As she was first figuring out, I was like, okay, they don't know that you're onto them yet. As soon as she told Wesley, obviously that changed, and then shoots an arrow at Jasmine in front of, you know, how many people, but it would have been interesting if she would have just kept it to herself for a little while longer. I think she could have gotten closer to Jasmine and maybe had a better chance. Maybe Jasmine would have picked up on the fact that she, you know, sees who she really is. I don't know. Overall, I thought it was a good episode. I definitely wasn't expecting this, you know, Jasmine character to create this cult-like feel where everybody's just worshiping her. I figured as soon as Cordelia gave birth to whatever it was that they would attack it. We see Angel try and kill Cordelia, and now he's like apologizing. He's like, oh, could imagine if I would have done this. Like, he's just beside himself thinking like, oh, I almost ended this whole thing, and just beating himself up. And he's already a brooding character, and now he's just putting all this energy towards protecting Jasmine, and again, her army is just growing stronger and stronger. I don't know how Fred's gonna try and take her down. They're also gonna try and kill Fred, apparently. Cordelia, very worried what's going on with her. She didn't talk at all in the previous episode. They mentioned that bringing this thing into the world would kill her, so very worried to see where that's gonna go. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Like, he just walks back in here like nothing happened. This guy. They used to have got on some rose-colored demon glasses or something, man. She's like passed out dying on the couch. Like, what's going on? Sounds very Purge-like. Yeah, I'll just get rid of all the evil. Oh my gosh. She's the evil. Right back to calling him dad again, and I'm worried. She's like, I'll fix all your problems. No need to worry.